All right, first up, I get a look at this Hidden Gems Caleb. I'm excited to see it, and I really hope it's gem. I'm intrigued to find out the quality control in these cards. So let's look at the centering first, and we're looking at the Bowman U logo here. Here looks great, and this gap between the G and the edge looks great with the S and the edge. It's perfect. This top to here looks great. Centering is very nice. I don't see an issue. Surface scratches. I don't see any surface scratches. I see just a little minor print defects throughout, just little tiny dots, but I don't think it's enough to bring you down. I'm a little worried about this bottom right edge. Do you see the ding? Unfortunately, I think that's enough to get you down to a 9 for sure. So I think gem's out of the table, but the other corners look good. Let's see how that corner looks from the back. You got touch too. Okay, so nothing major, which is nice. These top two corners look great. I don't see any touches or anything. And you pass the back surface test. I don't see any indents or dimples. But it's these bottom two corners I'm a little worried about. You see a touch there. That's almost enough to give you a 9. Bottom right. And then you have the ding corner. It's not as bad on the back, but you can definitely see it. And unfortunately, you can't kind of massage that out because it's that thicker chrome cardstock. So you're kind of probably stuck with that 9. Even this card would be beautiful raw, you know, but very nice card. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but I think overall it is a 9 copy. Edges look good. Okay. Yeah, we got a Yoda card. I'm actually taking my kids to see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie tomorrow. It's the only way I can get them to see Star Wars stuff is in the theater. I don't know why they never want to just watch with me. Okay, a little debris, but I got it. It's almost like a refractor green color match with Yoda green. I like it. I like this card a lot. It's numbered at 99. These Star Wars cards, quality control is always pretty bad, so let's hope it's okay. So I'm looking at the centering. Centering's there. Look at this gap, that gap, and here to here. Looks amazing. I see micro scratches, just really tiny ones in the middle. See all that right there? That's pretty normal to these Star Wars cards, and it's not more than usual. So honestly, I still think you have a shot if the back's perfect. And it is pretty close. Okay, top two corners are there. No surface indents or anything weird. The bottom two quarters are the ones you probably need to worry about, and they're okay. I don't see much touches of white. I do see this. I hate these. It's like a printer factory line indent. So it's vertical right through here. This one's pretty minor, but I'm worried. And also you have like a little edge nick right there. Other than that, you're okay, but I think those three things add up. So that line here, little nick, and then those surface scratches brings you to a 9.5. Now, there is a chance you could still get that 10. It's somewhere in between a 9 and a 10. It just depends whether you want to gamble or not. If you get a pretty detailed grader or not, you know. Yeah, I'm going to put you at 9.5, though. Nice looking card. All right. All right, we have a Young Guns. I honestly don't know much about hockey, but I know Young Guns are very popular. It's the rookie card to get. But as for Spencer Knight, I do not know him. All right, Spencer, what we got going on? Okay, so I noticed top edge wear, a little white chipping right there. These top two corners are nice, and the centering looks pretty close. Maybe a little thin on the left and the right. Look in this gap here. These bottom left corner looks pretty good, and I'm slightly worried about bottom right corner. It's got a little edge, or not edge, corner ding a little bit right there. A little touch too. Let's look at the surface though. Don't see much wrong with the surface. Let's look at the back. The back has this weird indent mark, and it looks like it was from that debris. See, that's what's really tricky. Do you see this little debris right here? If it's smashed on the card and it's inside the penny sleeve and a case kind of smashing it, then it'll make an indent. And that's why you always got to make sure that the debris isn't trapped in there. For sure. See that? I think you're at a 9 now. This corner has some uplifting, bottom left. Everything else looks okay, nothing major. I think with the front edge and that little corner ding right there, and then this, I think you're at a solid 9. PSA might give you an 8. This corner you can kind of just massage it. As I can tell, it's nothing major. There you go. Yeah, I think you're at a 9 on this card. Okay. All right, we have some cool looking soccer. I don't know this dude. Arda. I'm not even gonna say his last name, but let's hope it's a 10. Future Stars. All right, I'm looking at this gap with that gap, and it looks pretty good. And then I'm looking here to here, and that also looks pretty good. So centering is not the issue. Centering is very nice. Looks like a 10 centering wise. Corners, top 2 look good, bottom 2 look good. Surface, no weird dimples. I see some minor marks right here, here. All that is nothing major. I still think you have a shot at that 10. Let's hope the back's perfect. Yeah. Close. I don't like this dimple right here. But the top 2 corners look good. No touch on that corner, the main corner. I see some marks right here. I wonder if that comes off. I'm a little worried about that mark. Does not come off, I don't think, very much. A little bit. Okay, bottom 2 corners are okay. Okay, so the back surface isn't perfect, so that'll bring you from a 10 with these marks. I still think you're close, you know. If you were to grade this, I'd say, yeah, it still makes sense to grade. It's in between a 9 and a 10. Shot at a 10, for sure, especially since it's ultra modern 2024. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but I'm going to put you at 9.5 with a 10 autograph. Yeah, it's pretty full. It's close on the A, but yeah. Okay. All right, we got some Robert Lewandowski. I am familiar with him. No, I am not. I am not familiar with Lewandowski. It's fun to say, though. Okay. Top to bottom, I'm a little worried about. So I'm looking at this gap right here compared to this gap. So it's not bad. It's not bad, but I think he might be outside of a Gem 10 range. If you flip it this way, you can really see it. See how thin it is compared to there? Yeah. Yeah, you're in the 9 range already. Not your fault, just the centering. As for the corners, it looks really sharp. As for the surface, looks nice. I don't see anything wrong. Left to right centering is okay. A little thinner on the left and the right, looking here to here. The back's gem. I don't see any flaws with the back. Top 2 corners look good. Bottom 2 corners look good. Surface, great. No weird indents. Edges look good. It is just that top to bottom front centering, unfortunately. Nice looking card. Fresh. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but I think this is a solid 9. Okay. All right, we have some Gustavo Willian. Gustavo. Okay, I don't know much about Gustavo other than his card is going to get you a Gem 10, hopefully. I like this design of this Topps card. Isn't that cool? I haven't seen it. Okay. So, centering, you're looking here to here, here to here. It looks solid. I don't think there's an issue with the centering. The surface looks really nice. I like this fun effect. And then top 2 corners look good, and the bottom 2 corners look good. This might be your first 10. I don't see any flaws, no dimples, nice quality control. Ooh, yes. No, I think we can get there, don't worry. Okay, so this corner I would think would show white. It's not, it's great. And this corner, no white too. Surface is solid, and the bottom right corner is good. And this one's the only one I'm a little worried about, but I think I can massage that one for you, for sure. Get that one perfect. Yeah. Looks like a 10. Beautiful card. Yes, I don't think I missed anything. It's your first 10 on the Estavo. Okay. All right, we have some stars align in Paris. Well, I think you're on a roll here. Looking at the centering here to here, here to here, and here to here, here to here, more like. It's pretty solid. I don't see an issue with the centering. Corners are there. I don't see any white showing. The surface is just perfect. Even this corner looks nice. No white showing. I don't see much. I really don't see much on the front. Let's flip it this way. I do see some on the edge. Okay, do you see this ripple edge right here? Compare that to, all right, so you see that ripple edge, and then look at this edge. Perfect, perfectly flat. So there is kind of a ripple edge there. Kind of like a lift up. I'm a little worried about that. And then the back looks good. You can almost see that ripple edge. Look, it's like a pinch down there too. So it happened during factory. You can see the pinch. Yep, right there. Compared to a perfect edge. Okay. Back centering is within tolerance. A little thin here. No surface damage or anything. I think you're at a 9 with that edge. No more, no less. It's kind of where I'd put you at. I'd probably hold off grading this unless it's a really valuable card. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to put you at a 9. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. So it's just that top edge issue. Okay. All right, we have another Estavo. Okay, let's hope this one's also a 10. And I hope he is going to be a really good soccer player for you. Okay, I'm looking left to right, and it's pretty solid. Slightly thinner on the left and the right, but nothing major. And the centering looks pretty good too, up top to bottom. I don't see an issue with the centering, I really don't. I see one mark, one printer line right through here. But luckily his image kind of knocks it off course, so you don't have to see it. It's not that big. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the back either. Top 2 corners. Quality control are nice on these Topps cards, these new ones. So, no white showing on the corners. No weird edges, edge marks. Bottom left corner looks good. Look at that. It's a really nice copy. I'm just not sure about that line because it's pretty big. I'm going to put you at 9.5 to be safe, and PSA will give you a 9 or a 10. I'm not 100%. You know, I don't see these soccer cards often. I'm not handling them enough to know whether that's very common. I just know that's very distinct, pretty significant line right there. So, yes, I'm going to put you at a 9.5. I bet the grader will be conservative and probably give you a 9 with PSA. Okay, other than that, I didn't miss anything. Nope, it looks good. It's a really solid card. Okay. All right, we have another Stavo. Topps Chromes, we're going to have a different card stock. Ooh, I like that centering. Look at that. So top to bottom's perfect. Left to right's a little thin on the left and the right, but it's pretty dang close. Excuse me. Little mark, just a little surface mark right here. Nothing major. That's debris. Little surface mark right here. Again, I still think you're within Gem 10 range. Corners look great. They're nice and sharp. Good quality control here. These print lines are just part of this kind of prism refractor look. Nothing that'll knock you down. I really like this front as a gem. Let's hope the back looks okay. The edges are good. All right, back. Yeah, I think you got there. Okay, good. You just have this one kind of print line on the back, but they let them slide on the back as long as everything else looks good. And this card really does have nice eye appeal. Top two corners, no white showing on the tough corners, and nothing on the bottom. And the edges look good. So I'm okay giving you a 9 or a 10 on this one. If you do get a 9, it's because of this back, but I think they'll let it slide, especially how nice the front is. Yeah. All right, it's a 10 copy. Okay, we have a Connor Bedard. I have heard of him. That's crazy. This card must be really nice. I don't know the value, but dang. It's out of 199. I want to handle this extra carefully. Wow. Okay. Top two corners look great. Bottom right looks good. I'm just slightly worried about this bottom left, but it's nothing major. Look at that. There's a little edge mark here. Surface looks nice. I don't see any dimples or flaws to it. And the centering's there. You're going to look here to here. It looks pretty good. And yeah, maybe here to here. I don't see an issue. I just don't see an issue with the centering. Nothing major going on. So far, it's just that bottom left edge wear or corner wear. The back. Oh, good. Good. I think this is a solid 9 copy, which I assume is very good for this card. So top two corners look good. A little bit of edge white showing on this top part right here, but nothing major. No edge wear on either left or right. And a little bit of edge right here, actually, but just a slight. And then bottom two corners look good. A little bit of lifting, but nothing major, especially for a thicker card. You do have a little bit of edge wear right here too. Really, I don't see this going lower than a 9. It's just a solid copy. Yeah, I don't want to handle it too much. I don't think I missed anything else. I mean, I assume this is valuable. I don't know. Maybe it's only a $20 card. I just don't know. But it's gorgeous. I think it's a 9. Okay. All right, we got some baseball. Matt Shaw at 99. What I like about this sub from you is that there's been no mistakes. You know, everything you've sent me so far have been 9s or better. I don't even think we've gotten lower than a 9, have we? Look at that centering. Wow. Beautiful copy. Okay, so left to right, perfect. Top to bottom, just perfectly here to here. The auto is a bold 10. Surface, no roller marks, no print lines. I just see some very minor micro scratches right here. Nothing major. I still think you're within a 10. And the corners look sharp. Nice corners. Let's flip the back. Hopefully the back's perfect too. And it is. Okay, good. A little thin on the top and the bottom, but nothing major. Still within Gem 10 range. Top two corners look good. No weird indents. No edge wear. Nothing on the bottom two corners. Okay, I don't want to handle this anymore. I think it's perfect. It's a gem 10. All the way. Make sure I didn't leave any prints, but I wash my hands so much. You're good. Looks like 10 to me. 10-10 on this one. Beautiful. All right, we have a James Wood. It's just like cosmic. I like the cosmic chrome. It's kind of cool. I've always liked the designs. Okay, we have... Let's look at the centering. Top to bottom. I like. It's almost perfect top to bottom. And left to right is pretty close. A little thinner on the left than the right. But I think you're within 55-45. So you still have a gem 10 chance. Corners. Perfect. Surface. No indents. Nothing major. No real surface scratches. Very nice centering. Or surface. Let's look at the back. Oh no. The back has the dreaded fingernail marks. See them right here, and then an indent right here. I grade these a little harsher like PSA, because really, you know, they really shouldn't be there. It's not like a factory flaw, you know. This is more like human-made. So I grade down human flaws more, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put you an 8.5, but I can see PSA giving you an 8. SGC might give you a 9, but I just probably wouldn't grade this card. Other than that, the top two corners look good, bottom two corners look good, edge is good. So it's just that surface. Yeah, I'm going to put you an 8.5 on this one. Okay. All right, we have a Drake Baldwin. Let's see here. So let's look at the centering first. I really like the centering. So if you're going to look here to here and then here to here, top to bottom looks good. Left to right, it's pretty dang close. Maybe a little thinner on the right. You're looking here to here, but it's within Gem 10 range. I'm a little worried about this surface, these surface scratches right here. It looks a little deeper, you know. Yeah. Other than that, there's no major surface indents. A few more light scratches up over here, see them? And then corners look good. Yeah, edges look good. I'm not seeing much of an issue other than those surface scratches. And the back is Gem 10 quality. You don't get any white on the tougher corners. Looks good. And no weird surface dimples or anything. Looks good. So honestly, I'm going to put you at a 9.5. I think PSA will for sure give you a 9 because of this, but I think it's a 9.5 because the only flaw is the surface scratches right there. I don't see much else going on. Maybe a little bit of edge wear right there on the bottom middle. See that? That might be normal to the cut, though. I think you're still on a 9.5 on this one, on the Drake Baldwin. Okay. All right, we have a Drake Baldwin auto. I think we have 2 autos, 3 autos. Ooh, you are heavily invested in Drake Baldwin. I hope he performs well for you, really. Honestly, I need to learn more about him. You know me, I don't do much of the prospecting. But I know there's good money in it, and I hope you do well with it. Just a lot of debris. Other than that, wow. While I was cleaning the debris, I didn't see any surface flaws. Top to bottom, maybe a little bit thicker on the bottom than the top. You're looking here to here, but not bad. And then left to right, you're looking okay. Here to here. And the auto is a bold, nice 10. And no surface scratches. The corners are sharp. This looks so pack fresh. And yeah, good. This is a clear-cut 10. Back corners look good, top to bottom. A little bit thin, but within the tolerance. Left to right within. No weird indents. Edges look good. Corners, the bottom corners look good. Edges, everything. I'm not missing. Not missing anything. All right. 10. Nice 10 on this one. Beautiful card. Okay, this one is a Topps Chrome auto of Blake Drake Baldwin. Yeah, I think you're okay. I was centering's not perfect on this one, but let's get rid of the debris. A little bit of smudging. Okay. So you're a little thin left to right. You can see it's thinner on the right than the left. And then top to bottom, you're a little thin on the top than the bottom. You're already outside of a 10. You're in that 9 range because of the centering. But there's more debris. But the auto is a nice bold 10. And the corners are there. Top 2 corners look good. Bottom 2 corners look good. Edges clean. So far, surface honestly looks okay. Just a little marks right here. I thought it was a smudge, but it's not coming off. But yeah, a little bit. I don't see anything major going on other than the centering. Okay. The more I look at it, it just looks like a 9 copy. I don't like necessarily these marks right here with that little edge nick. Other than that, this corner looks good. Touch on this bottom right, and the left 2 corners look okay. It's got lots of roller marks. See them right through here. It's pretty prevalent actually, and a little bit of edge wear on this bottom right there. So yeah, again, nothing major. I just think this is a 9 copy. Nothing more, nothing less with that centering. With the 10 auto. Okay. There you go. Okay, I think this is the final Drake Baldwin auto. Let's hope for a 10. I can already tell the centering looks better. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this card. Just getting the debris. The debris bugs me. Okay, top to bottom. Look at that. It's all dang near perfect. Left to right, dang near perfect. Look at that. I see a little smudge going action right here. Hopefully that comes off. I hope so. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful. I was looking right here for that was that mark, but I think it's just the trademark, you know, like the TM. So you're good there. The auto is nice bold 10. Top 2 corners look great. Bottom 2 corners look good. Surface, I don't see much going on. I really don't. Now that we got all the smudges off. Yes. Beautiful copies of cards in this order. So this top left looks good. Top right looks good. Just a little bit of an edge nick down below right here, but nothing major. And yeah, it's pretty dang close, but it's maybe the slightest of white showing bottom right, but nothing major. These marks are just from the serial number. Make sure I didn't miss any indents. I did not. Little bit of edge nick right here. But again, that's not going to bring it down. I just don't think it will. Massage it a little bit. 10-10 for me in my eyes. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but gorgeous copy. I think you should grade. Make sure I didn't miss anything. One little slight indent right here, but again, not enough. I think it's a 10. Nice purchase here. It's almost a color match with that Braves blue too. I love it. Okay, so we have 4 cards left, but I had to go volunteer help in my son's art, kind of an art class, an art project, so I have paint everywhere. Don't worry, it's completely dry. I will be extra careful though. All right, so we got another Drake Baldwin. This one's very nice too. Oh, this is brutal for me to do while I have this on my hands. I know it's not gonna get on, but just like mentally. Okay, so look at that centering. Left to right is there. Top to bottom's there. Here, 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 here. You have one little like dimple right here. Other than that, the surface is pretty solid. I'm not seeing much. A few light marks right here. Corners are nice and sharp. And then we got the back has weird pocket dimples. I'm not happy with that. See them? All throughout here. That's annoying. I'm sure it's just factory. All through here, here. Other than that, the back corners were nice. Centering was okay. Yeah, just these weird dimples all through the back. So it kind of puts you at, I'm going to put you at an 8.5, unfortunately. It's just too many of them. Other than that, that's too bad. The front looked kind of gem. Okay. I think that was about it, though. Just those tons of dimples on the back on the Drake Baldwin. Okay. All right, we have another Drake Baldwin out of 150. So I can already tell the top to bottom is a little bit off. So it's a little thin on the bottom compared to the top. If you flip it this way, you kind of really see it. Left to right, solid. Let's just see a little debris. Just a little debris. Other than that, the corners are sharp. Surface is there. I'm not seeing much surface scratch or anything like that. Good, this one doesn't have pockets or anything, and it doesn't have that weird kind of edge indent. And no white showing on the 2 darker corners, which is a good thing. And the surface, you can tell, looks pretty solid. So, and the back corners look good, and it's pretty centered up. On the back, at least. On the front, I'm just worried on the front. It's close. It's really close. You know, if it goes off here to here, you're okay. As long as it doesn't go off here to here. I'm going to put you at a 9.5. It's either a PSA 9 or 10, to be honest. I think it's worth grading. It's just top to bottom, a little bit off. Okay. Okay, one more Drake Baldwin, then I get to get my hands on that Junior Hidden Gems. Okay, so this is kind of like the Bowman paper, so the cardstock's a little different. I like the centering a little more top to bottom on this one. Left to right's perfect. I think, okay, so all the corners look good except for this top left, but I think I can massage that one down for you, so I'm not too worried about it. You can tell it just needs to push down. The surface looks great. Look at that. And the edges look good. So the back looks good. Yeah, I think the back looks pretty good. It's at a 150 too. So this is just that corner. You see a little bit. And then this corner looks good. You have one touch of white on this edge. The black showing. Other than that, the surface, back surface looks good and it's centered. So the only issue is that upward bend, which I think I can get. So I think you are at a 10 on this card, believe it or not, assuming that corner will go down, okay? Because I don't think that's enough. All right. Okay, final card, the Junior. I'm going to be extra careful with this, don't worry. I'm with you. I like these hidden gems a lot. And don't worry, the paint is not coming off. It's just messing with my head. But other than that, you're golden. So, centering. Look here to here. Looks great. Left to right. Actually, it is off a little bit left to right. You can tell between the G and this edge compared to the S and that edge. You flip it that way, you'll see it a little more, like how thick it is. And then I see like a surface scratch through here. A little bit of bummer there. I think that might bring you to a 9 with that centering. Let's look at the back though. And the back has a touch too, so I think it is okay. It's not worse than a 9, which is a good thing. But I mean, look at that corner. Oh, look at that. Yes, it flipped down. It's perfect. That's big. That's big. Now you're pushing in the 9.5 territory. No surface marks or anything like that. Okay. No indents. Edges look good. So it's just the front surface I'm worried about. I'm going to put you at a 9.5. I think PSA gives you a 9, but you have 9.5 with other places, I'm thinking. Okay. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for always trusting me with my knowledge. All right, have a good one.